Well, hey guys, so how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a bunch of cleanup work that I'm wanting to do this afternoon, and I'm going to run some of the smaller saws we have here in the process of doing that. Our little ported ms170 needs a new chain. This one, once I pull it off, you'll be able to see more, but it's done. It's been sharpened and ground till it's somebody could probably get something out of it, but I just got online and picked up, I don't know for sure if it is the cheapest chain I could get, but we picked up a really inexpensive chain to go back on the saw. I don't think we were getting much more out of that one. That's the chain that came on the saw, so we'll toss that in the trash. A lot of people hate those chains, say they suck, whatever. They get the job done. We'll just leave it at that. You can get them to throw a chip cut pretty good, but they do pretty good. Our bar looks fine, no need for dressing it at this time, and no need to put it on upside down either. Although we probably should, just to aggravate some folks. Funny at what people get aggravated at. Actually, it lets the bar wire evenly top to bottom. Chain came in a nice package. I think I gave, I don't know, it was less than 15 bucks for this chain, so I think it's full chisel. We're about to see, I guess. Hopefully they sent us the right one, and I'm going to keep that because they're good to put chains in. Not a bad looking chain, really. Like a Sthl Pico chain. Let's go a little tighter when it's a new chain and we know it's going to stretch like crazy, because it was a cheap no-name chain. Should do just fine. Here is the lineup. We have the Black & Decker, we have the 170, and I've not ran this saw since I got it going and ported it way back in the winter of last year. So that is going to be interesting. That saw got a lot of attention when it was built. It is still a 36cc cylinder, so we'll see if we can get that busted off. But next, I guess I can show you guys what I've got going on and what we're doing today. We're giving 35-degree weather next week here, which we live in a mountainous area, so that's common. This is just a little bit that I've got to split. The wood shed is the most full it has ever been, I think. I've been out here putting up boards just so it doesn't spill over. This used to be a tool shed right here, and a tornado last year took out that tree, and that tree. Put that one on the house. This building didn't exist, of course. And this one all the way across over into that big cedar tree. So done a lot of damage. It took most of the summer to clean everything up and build back, but yeah, things happen. A 27-ton wood splitter, although some of the fine people on YouTube said there's no way that thing's 27 tons. Well, the manufacturer says it is. I'll just go by what they have to say. There's some of the wood from the trees that was on the house. Went through the building. Most of it's in that wood shed. And most of this I brought in here in the early spring. I done cleaned a lot of it up, but really wanting to do some saw tests on those. Anybody else just have garbage like this laying around? Oh, the carnage. That's from Helene. If you missed any of my other videos, that is where all of my saw parts once were. But we'll cut the tree up into firewood. We'll just tear the building down and we'll build back, because that's how we do it. Today's task is this mess here. I want to get all of this cleaned up and out of the way, and so we can pile up more, I suppose. And here's the reason being why we have to build back. All of this absolutely cannot stay in here, and that is a fact. We'll see you around. I think it will. She might need a little carb adjusting, but it was ran last in the dead middle of winter on a cold day, from what I remember. A little tweak on the carb, she's sounding pretty good now. The saw has a nice sound to it for what it is. And every crackhead in the South with a 170 thinks they're an arborist or a tree cutting crew. And the 42cc Black & Decker. This is a nasty little saw. 42cc's, you'd think you were running a mid 50cc saw. Really needs a, it could handle at least an 18-inch bar easily on it, if not a 20. With ease, for instance. Usually second, third pull every time. That is a ripper of a little saw, no joke. Lots of videos on that. Okay, so you leave your stuff sitting out in the weather, things stop up, look for you up the needle and seat. Let's hope it runs now. It stopped up pretty good. Okay guys, to wrap this up, we're just going to round all three back to back. I'm about finished with what I'm going to do today. Got the cookie pile out back cleaned up, and a lot of the wood down the side of the shop cleaned up, so I think that's plenty for one afternoon. So I think we'll just run all three saws back to back, cut a cookie or so, and I know who the winner is and kind of what order. The chain on the little Craftsman 2.2, it's like a stock tri-link chain you would get at Tractor Supply or Rural King. It's an okay chain, but nothing spectacular either. Well guys, that's been a productive evening. I'm tired. I think as far as firewood, we are ready for winter. Anyway, y'all have a good one.